Let me tell you the truth. If you want to live a life that's both wealthy and happy for the rest of your days, you have to master one powerful lesson. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Yes, your job pays the bills, but your personal growth, that pays for the life you dream of. Here's what life has taught me. Money doesn't stay where personal development is missing. You might get lucky. You might get a sudden raise or a big break. But if you haven't grown into the kind of person who can handle it, life has a way of pulling it all back. Ever heard this? If you gave every person in the world an equal share of money, soon it would end up back in the same pockets. Why? Because success isn't something you chase. Success is something you attract by becoming the kind of person who deserves it. Real happiness doesn't come from what you get. It comes from what you become. Now, if you're ready, if your heart is saying, I want more, let me give you 3 steps that can change your life. Not just your income, but your character, your energy, your direction. Step 1, learn how things work. You want change. You need new ideas because there's no problem ideas can't solve. I once said, I don't have money, and my mentor said, that's not the problem. The real problem is you don't yet have an idea of how to create wealth. See, if you study ideas, you can transform anything. Want to be successful? Study success. Want happiness? Study happiness. Want to be wealthy? Study wealth. Don't leave it to luck. Make it a mission. And when you learn something powerful, write it down. Don't store wisdom in your head. Store it in a journal so you can repeat it, review it, absorb it until one day it shows up in your life, in your mindset, in your income, in your impact. Ways to learn how life really works. Read. Every successful person I know is a reader. They read like their life depends on it, because it does. Not just school books, but personal development, leadership, decision-making, and self-mastery. Start with 30 minutes a day, every single day. Read something uplifting, something challenging, something that stretches your mind. Listen. Get around successful people and listen. Listen to their words and how they speak. You can learn from both the successful and the unsuccessful. Poor people should take rich people out to dinner. Yes, spend the money to feed their brain, because one conversation can be worth $1 million in ideas. Observe. Watch the people who are living the life you want. Success leaves clues. Watch how they speak, how they walk, how they treat people. Copy greatness, and soon you'll become it. Step 2, go to work on yourself. The most exciting thing in life, knowing you can make yourself do what must be done. You don't need someone to motivate you. You need to ignite yourself, because if you're waiting for someone else to turn you on, what if they never show up? So, build discipline. Start small. Get obsessed with little habits. Waking up early, reading every day, setting goals, keeping promises to yourself. These small wins build your character muscle. When the big challenges come, you'll be ready. Remember, don't let your learning become knowledge. Let your learning become action. That's how you go from average to extraordinary. Step 3, respect the system. Don't cheat. Don't cut corners. Don't look for shortcuts. Learn how success works and work it the right way. If you try to beat the system, you end up with a broken life. Fast money and fake results don't last, but character and consistency do. Reach inside yourself. Pull out those hidden gifts. Use them, grow them, and change your life, because you don't have to stay the same. Change is always a choice, and today you can choose a new direction. Final words. Call to action. What are you going to do tomorrow that will shift your life for the next 5 years? If you do nothing, then tomorrow will look like yesterday, and so will the next 5 years. But if you decide to change, even just a little, everything can change. You have the power. You have the fire. Now all that's left is the decision. So go do it. Start now. Your future is waiting.